Hi guys! So, dito po ako ngayon sa Ninoy Aquino International Airport and kaka-check-in ko lang and ay papunta po ako ngayon sa gate 106 para sa boarding. See you! Hi guys! Welcome to my channel! It's me, Rose with the Z! Kamusta? It's been a while since I posted my last video. It was 2 months ago. I was gone for a long time because I was processing my visa, my everything. I'm here! Nasa Japan! We will eat dinner while we talk. So I have here my favorite cup noodle and onigiri. Ever since 2014, nagbakasyon kami sa Japan and these two are my favorite. And the other noodle, this one. Yeah. We will be talking about my journey, kung paano ako nakarating sa Japan in this COVID situation. It's quite cold for me. This is not the coldest season. Well, as a Filipino who's been living in the Philippines for a long time, malamig na siya for me. Okay, so let's start off with my requirement for the visa. It's the certificate of eligibility. That document is what you show kapag you want to apply for a long-term visa here in Japan. We applied last 2018 and waited for 5 months and got rejected because there is something wrong with my birth certificate. That's why we went to fix my birth certificate that took almost a month or two. We were back to zero. We processed my certificate of eligibility again and passed it last March of 2020, and that was the time na nangyari yung lockdown. We weren't expecting it to be released early because of the COVID situation. As months passed, we got my certificate of eligibility last August 5 and it was sent to my father's house. He sent it to us and arrived. We were quite happy and worried because of the pandemic. We were happy because my certificate of eligibility got released. We were worried because how are we going to process everything when it's pandemic? We asked for the help of the agency that we usually ask help for our visa. They weren't accepting visa applications until now, and then we called the embassy saying that they are still not processing the visa that I will be applying. I still waited. The expiration of my certificate of eligibility is on November 5. I still have 2 months. October came and they allowed us to apply for such visa, but they still weren't accepting agencies. So I took the risk. I flew to Manila to apply personally with the hope of getting the visa early. I prepared documents that will allow me to travel from Iloilo to Manila. I traveled October 16. The ticket was quite pricey because it's pandemic. 2 days after, I went to the embassy to pass my requirements. I brought 5 requirements. When I arrived at the embassy, they told me my requirements weren't enough because my category was different from the category that I copied for my requirements. So I have requirements that still need to be processed in Japan and be sent to me in the Philippines. So I forgot how to do this. I don't know. I was talking to you and I don't know how to unwrap this again anymore. You pull. Okay, I remember already. So it took me a week. My father took almost 3 to 4 days to complete that requirement. We are in Matsusaka, Mieken, Matsusaka, but the requirement still needs to be processed in Okinawa. So they sent a letter of request for the said document and they waited, and then I also waited, and then he sent it to us. So I went to the embassy again, passed those requirements. Luckily, they accepted that, but I still have another document to be passed. That one is a requirement for COVID something in the quarantine procedure to arrive in Japan. That time, my father wasn't able to process earlier because he has work. With the help of his friends, it took him 7 days. It took It took almost 2 weeks from the time that we went to the embassy till the time I passed the residence track. So I went back to the embassy on November 16, passed the additional requirement. The next day, they called me and said my passport is ready to be released. I was so happy but anxious at the same time. I was anxious the whole process. I was anxious until the time I got to meet my father. Why? Because we are unsure of everything. That's why I was not able to vlog from my experience from Iloilo to Manila up until my check-in, because I was unsure of everything. There was this kind of feeling that am I not gonna get to Japan? Am I not gonna get to see my father? Am I not gonna get to work there? Those anxieties hit me. I was not able to vlog everything just up until my check-in. The next day, November 18, I went to the embassy to get the passport. I wasn't able to tell you that I got in Manila October 16 and got my visa November 18. It was supposed to be 2 weeks only, but it took me a month or more than a month to get my visa. I still have a lot of things to do before going. I still have to finish my CFO. I still need to do my swab test to book the ticket. I was about to book for the CFO, but luckily they won't do face-to-face because of the said pandemic. So I passed my information and my documents via email, and they sent me a certificate in lieu of the sticker that will be put on my passport, and I processed that one within a day. For my swab test, so I took my swab test on 24. Syempre, pag itetest ka, you are so unsure. Everything was ready. My ticket was ready, my CFO, my visa, everything. If you're positive, you won't be able to go. Everything will go to waste. And you will spend another days or months in Manila. I got tested. 12 hours after I got tested, I received an email saying I was negative. So I went to the airport on November 25, 12 in the morning. I checked in at 3:30 in the morning. I passed the immigration. Thank you. I passed the second checking. And when I arrived at the pre-departure area, that's the time that I did vlogs. Airport is already empty. Yes, it's empty, but like my travels before, they're occupied. But look, it's just me. When I entered the boarding area, it's still gate number 114, but right now I'm still on gate 110, and it tires me. I have 2 bags. I have my laptop and I have my backpack. Oh, I have 3, and my purse right here. So thank you, Lord. I have passed everything, and I will be waiting na lang. I was so happy. My journey was not easy. For the whole month, for the whole processing time, never have I ever, Char! I have never been confident of my results. We boarded the airplane. We were instructed regarding COVID procedures. It was not easy. We have lots of forms to fill up. Pero pag normal, we only have 2 forms, the custom and the immigration. And then when we arrived in Japan, they checked the ones that we filled up for the checking. And I had my COVID-19 test again. We had our COVID-19 test again. It was sponsored by Japan government. When you disembark the airplane, they led us to the place where they will be checking your documents, getting your specimen. They only have the saliva test. The result came 30 to 45 minutes after. The pre-departure area of Nagoya Airport was emptied, and I remember the pre-departure area of Naiya was also quite empty. There was a lot of vacancies on the seat on the airplane. Thankfully, we are negative again. Hi guys! So, ano na kami sa room. O, diba?
Ito tatak, third.
Third? Oh, diba?
Kaya naman po.
Diba? How to be Manol po. Rosel. Rosel level. Yes. Iniiwan po ang cart detail. And they won't allow us to ride on public transportations. My father fetched me at the airport. We arrived at 12 noon, Japan time. I went out past 2 because of the customs, immigration again. Thankfully, when I arrived at the immigration, they already gave me the residence card, which was supposed to be processed in Nagoya immigration. But it took us almost 5 hours of travel from the airport to my father's place. Ginabi po kami sa biyahe because masyadong malayo ang airport sa lugar ng aking father. And then, we are here sa convenience store. Meron talaga akong favorite na coffee dito, but I already forgot what it looks like. But my father bought me this one. Cafe de Boss. Take a moment and drink. Wala akong maintindihan kung anong flavor ito. But it's hot. It's really hot. Nasa plastic siya, plastic bottle, pero mainit siya. Manol mode! Manol! Sino Manol? Si Rosel. Nakatulog din po ako sa biyahe. So, init. Ayo. Now I remember. Init. See you! I recommend. I love it. So when I arrived here, I unpacked my things and that's it. I'm here. But I am still not able to go out for 14 days. That's why I do vlogs, I do streaming, I do everything here inside. I will be able to go out on December 10. So I was negative to inform you. I will be spending my days here in my father's apartment for 14 days, and hopefully when I go out I will be able to explore explore Japan and do more vlogs to show you what it's like to live here, what it's like to be new here. Comment down below if you have any questions regarding the process of COVID-19 procedures here in Japan when you arrive, and if you have questions regarding everything about me, don't hesitate to put your comments. I thank Chanel for supporting me in this vlogging thing. I would like to thank Tita Fe and family for adopting me in Manila while I stay for more than a month, for helping me with everything, going out with me to process my things, to process everything. Thank you. Yes, I will see you in my next vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye! Let's have more adventures. Let's do adventures with me here in Japan.